Hey, Scott Sambucci here, and I am the Chief Sales Geek at Swell Sales Qualio. What I would like to do is take a couple of minutes, hopefully less than 10, maybe even 5, and share with you what I call the 3 key parts to every product demo, and none of them have to do with your product. So I've been talking quite a bit over the last few days and the last couple of weeks with a lot of our clients around their product demos, and I know that's a key part for many B2B salespeople, founders, folks that are trying to get deals into and through the pipeline. So of course, the product demo is one of those key parts to every sales process. But the mistake that a lot of people make is they think the product demo is about the product. It's not. So this framework I'm about to show you here, let me switch my screen, will help give you a model on how you should be thinking about your product demos and what you can do to change what you're doing in most cases to make them more effective, to avoid prospects ghosting you, or worse, prospects asking for a proposal after the demo and then they ghost you, right? Because now you've spent all that time and effort to get there. So let me swap my camera and we'll get started. So think about this as a timeline. So if you just think about your product demos, not as an instance or a moment in time, but it's actually your product demo is over a timeline. And what I mean by that, if you were to draw along with me here and just draw a horizontal line across a sheet of paper, and you think about, as an example, let's say we have a product demo that is scheduled for, let's call it the 14th of the month, right? That demo is, at the time I'm doing this video, it's May the 4th. So it's the 4th, right? So we have 10 days between now and the demo. So the thing that's important to remember is the demo is just that 30 minutes or 45 minutes or hour that you have with the people that you're going to demo to. That's actually not the most important part. It is a part of the process, but it's not the most important part. There's actually 3 key parts to this. The first is the run-up to the demo. So if you happen to book a demo today for 10 days in advance, right? We're starting here on the 4th, and we've got 10 days. The first part of your demo process is that time period between now and the actual day and time of the demo, so 10 days. The second part, yes, the demo itself matters, and there's some elements to the demo that are really important. And then the third part is the post-demo process. What happens after the product demo, right? So you've got these 3 parts. So the demo itself and the timeline is right in the middle. You've got 10 days before, and think of it as the 5 to 10 days after. So the first key part is discovery. The second key part, which is in the demo itself, are decision makers. And the third key part is what we call post-demo pull-through. Post-demo pull-through. So let me explain each of these 3 parts. So it's a really simple model, as you can see. You've probably drawn this out on your page, I hope, in your notes, if you're listening in, or if you're watching, you can see it here on your screen. So what do I mean by discovery? Well, the problem with most product demos is that most people think about those demos as a demonstration. I am going to show you how the product works. It's a noun, as I said in a post a couple days ago. We think about product demonstrations as a noun. What we should be doing is thinking about your product demos not as a noun, but as a way to demonstrate how you solve your prospect's problem or how you help your prospects achieve a strategic priority, a strategic outcome. And so if we're going to demonstrate how we're going to solve that problem or achieve that outcome, what that means is we need to know what the problem is, or we need to know what those strategic priorities are, right? The only way you're going to be able to do that is by part 1 of your demo process, by doing customer discovery, by having conversations with the people that are going to be affected by the problem not getting solved, or who are going to be rewarded by solving that problem, or by the people who want to achieve the strategic outcome, the strategic priority that they want to achieve, that you're going to help them with, right? So part 1 about that demo is, if you booked a demo today on the 4th and it's 10 days hence, guess what? You got 10 days to do your customer discovery, so that when you go to demonstrate how your product solves your prospect's problems, you know exactly what the situation there is. So that's part 1. Part 2 are what I call decision makers. So again, the mistake that many times what we see is that B2B founders, salespeople, even 20-year veterans, what they do is they do their product demos to people who might be users of the product, but the users of the product, typically not the people who have the checkbook. They're typically not the people that are going to be able to push the change through the organization. And so what that means is part 2 of this framework, of this model, of this shift in your mindset needs to be that the decision makers need to be in the product demo. It's not about just showing the capabilities to the users and how it works and how they log in and how they create data and dashboards and all those things. It's making sure that the decision makers see how the product, as you demonstrate it, again, emphasis on the verb, how you demonstrate your product, how it's going to help them achieve their strategic priorities. So number 1 is discovery. Number 2 is decision makers. Number 3 is the post demo pull through. And a lot of times we think about this and we teach this to our clients. We think about this as what we call mutual action plans. Mutual action plans. And most importantly, we need to have, as sellers, you should have a mutual action plan agreed upon, not after the demo, but before the demo. And what that means is if you've done good discovery and if you've had decision makers in the room, then you can tell them what should be happening next after you have demonstrated to them how exactly you're going to solve the problem and how exactly you're going to help them achieve their strategic priority. Pretty simple. So those are the 3 key parts of every product demo. It has nothing to do with your product. It has everything to do about doing the right customer discovery. Number 2, having the decision makers in the room. And number 3, having the right mutual action plan, the post demo process in place so that you always have a future meeting. You always have next steps and you never get ghosted again. So that's it. Pretty easy. Now, here's the best news. If you want some help with implementing some of these key elements in your sales process, I can help you. We've got what we call the Sales Qualia Demo Prep Pack, the Demo Prep Pack. And in this Demo Prep Pack, what we'll do is include in it 10 questions you should be asking of your prospects before you get into a product demo. That's the discovery piece. We've got a Demo Prep Worksheet, which helps you identify the decision makers that need to be in the room. And the third piece that we've got available to you is what we call the Prospect Researcher. It allows you to look at each person that's going to be in the room and identify exactly what their history is, how they're involved with the decision. And that way you're going to know a lot more about each person that's in the room, each decision maker in the room, so that as you're going through your product demos and you're demonstrating to those people how you're going to help them, that you can tailor the conversation to each person that's in the room and their specific needs. So those 3 parts, those are the 3 key parts of, or the 3 parts of the Sales Quality Demo Prep Pack. So easiest way to get a copy of that is if you're watching this on LinkedIn, you can scroll down into the comments. You'll see a link where you can just click and then request a copy, and my team will email out those PDFs to you. If you happen to be listening to this on LinkedIn, you can just go to salesqualia.com, salesqualia, QUALIA.com/demo prep, one word, DEMOPREP, demo prep or just demo prep. So salesqualia.com/demo prep. So again, scroll down to the comments, request a copy, my team will send it out to you. And if you're listening to this later on, watching this later on, maybe you're listening to it on the podcast, just go to salesqualia.com/demo prep. Or if it's easier to just shoot me a quick text, you can shoot me a text at 415-596-0804. Yes, that is my real mobile number. 415-596-0804. Just text me demo prep and I'll know exactly what that means. I'll find out who you are, where to send it, how the team sent it out to you. Or you can shoot me an email, scott@salesqualia, QUALIA.com. And again, in the subject line, just type in demo prep and we'll get this out to you. So that's it for now. I promise less than 10, maybe 5. It's less than 10. I made the mark. That's it for now. Go forth and sell. See ya.